We've got a great game in store for you. We'll see the Boston Red Sox as they play against the New York Yankees. It's coming up on this volume of 2K Sports Baseball.
It's a day game Tuesday afternoon. Hi, everybody. 2K Sports, Gary Thorne, John Kruk, and Steve Phillips. He goes to the mound in hopes of bringing his team a W. Phil Hughes has done that a lot of times before. Let's see if he chalks up another one today. Great afternoon for being at a game. Yankee Stadium, a nice afternoon out. We've got a moment to check out that lineup for the Red Sox. Scouting pick, John, who are we looking at today?
Dustin Pedroia can match up pound for pound with any hitter in the game of baseball. He's a dead serious guy in the field. He doesn't take any guff from anybody. He's won a Rookie of the Year, and he's won an MVP. He's going to try to win one again.
The leadoff hitter, Jacoby Ellsbury, to get us started. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And he'll step on the bag. That'll be the first out. I will take a quick look at the Yankees and how they'll be fielding defensively. John, anyone in particular that we want to keep an eye on?
Well, for a guy who can get on base a lot like Kevin Youkilis, he likes to keep guys from getting on base. Great first baseman, great third baseman, great throwing arm. He's not afraid to try to make plays at that position, and that's what helps his team.
A swing and a miss. Victorino, strike one.
Shane Victorino, a longtime part of the Philadelphia Phillies, moved last season at the deadline. He still has speed and grit and can be a factor on the base pass.
Hit on the ground. Oh, dive. Jeter, he's got it. Throws in time to first. What a play. Diving stop and a nice throw, too.
He showed great range on that one. I didn't think he had any chance to get it, but able to get it and get on his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Tremendous job.
And it's Dustin Pedroia in the box now. Lifetime 6 for 24 against Hughes. Swing and a miss on the ball, probably out of the zone.
You know, checking out the scouting report, it looks to me like he's going to come back with an 0-1 fastball right here.
Strike two with that. No balls, two strikes. Pedroia now shorten the swing, shorten up on the bat.
Well, the two-seamer has his timing way off. He swung and missed, swung way too early.
Strike three, Dustin Pedroia. He goes right through that one. He's going to go back to the bench. In, out of the inning. 6 pitches and it's over. And the Yankees getting ready. And it'll be Felix Doubront heading to the mound. He'll get the start for Boston. And Steve, what's he got in his mind now as he pitches against these Yankees?
Felix Doubront has gotten better every year. He's gaining from the experience, understanding how to pitch. He doesn't have overpowering stuff, and he realizes he needs to hit his spots to be effective.
Ichiro taking the called strike. His career average, an even 300 against the Red Sox. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Time for Ichiro to protect a bit.
Well, he threw him the cutter right there, and it looked like he was trying to chase that one. Be patient, young man. It'll get there.
Ichiro, foul ball.
Foul ball!
Ichiro again fights it off.
Well, you can tell right there that the batter is in protection mode. Anything close, he's just trying to put it in play. The fact that he fouled it off will keep this at-bat going.
That's a good spot to miss, but it's a ball, 1-2.
Well, Gary, he's a very aggressive hitter on a 1-2 count. He's going to swing at that borderline pitch, so I'm going to try to expand the strike zone right here.
And Ichiro looks at that one for a ball. That'll even the count.
Still like the placement on that fastball. Difficult to get the bat on it if the hitter does decide to swing. He laid off. Now let's see what he comes back with.
Here's the delivery. That one in the dirt. Good play by the catcher. Kept it in front of him. Full count pitch. Swings, hits this one. It'll be fielded by Ellsbury. One away. Here's the lineup for the Yankees. Now, John, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
Kevin Youkilis is a guy that stands out to me because of the way he works pitchers in this lineup. He's a guy that when you're hitting behind him or in front of him, all you have to do is watch one of his at-bats. You're going to find out everything the pitcher has that day.
And Derek Jeter up.
But guys, the one big takeaway from the Red Sox season last year wasn't so much that they kept losing. It was the in-house fighting and the trades that they made. One leading to another as the organization hit restart to try to rebuild this franchise.
Base hit, gets it down. That's our first hit of the game. You look at the big trade, Crawford, Gonzalez, Beckett, talking about the Red Sox. They all went to the Dodgers. That's a lot of talent that left, but it did free up some money, John.
Well, they got a lot to spend, but they have to spend it wisely with the right people. I think when they went out and got Crawford and Gonzalez, I think they were just trying to get the best players available, not the best players for their team. They have to be a lot smarter with how they spend their money.
Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. We are used to seeing Robinson Cano putting up big seasons, and 2012 was no different. Gaudy numbers all across the board. Now the 1-1. Gets away from him. And Cano works that count to 3-1. For Robinson Cano, 33 homers. That's a career high, by the way. 105 runs, 94 RBIs. He hit .313. An amazing player, Steve. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. This one to Victorino. Now it's 2 away. We'll take a look here and see where the Red Sox are positionally around the diamond. Any picks, John?
Well, Stephen Drew isn't that big, flashy, dive all over the field, make the outstanding play that gives the oohs and ahs from the crowd. But hit the ball at him, he's going to make that play more often than not. Maybe one of the best shortstops at the routine play in all baseball.
Oh, and he bobbles this thing, but he stays with it, gets the out. That's how you do it. It's going to be Ortiz. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Hughes, 0-1.
Well, that's what you like to see. Power going against power. That two-seamer with great movement, and the batter swinging for the fences. The pitcher won this battle.
There's a swing and a smash. This one towards Granderson. As he hauls it in. Middlebrooks in the batter's box.
It happened before and it will happen again. The Yankees finished with the best home record in the entire majors. And the mystique of the stadium in the Bronx continues to live on. A very good season for them here at Yankee Stadium.
And this at-bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike. And the 51 wins by the Yankees at home, Steve was talking about, just edged out several other teams at 150. Still, it didn't seem as though Yankee Stadium was as tough a place to play in as it had been.
Yeah, and I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that they had so many injuries to their everyday lineup. A lot of guys missed time, and it wasn't as imposing a lineup as you would normally do. They still hit a lot of home runs because they take advantage of that ballpark, but I think teams going in now, they aren't intimidated by the Yankee mystique.
And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Hughes, 0-1.
You know, with an 0-1 count, we usually see him go with the heater. Sometimes he goes against grain, but I think you have to go with the trend.
And it's 0-2, and Drew now, the pitcher, controlling.
Well, climbing the ladder on him right there. He just throws that fastball right by him up in the zone.
Curveball, that tied him up in knots. Swung on and missed. Side retired. And a quick inning for Phil Hughes. He emerges from the first 2 innings. Glad you're with us this afternoon. Some fans bundled up in their jackets. A little chilly. And Curtis Granderson up. And they've taken a timeout here. They're going to go to the mound, have a little chat.
Well, they're not quite sure if they're going to take him out just yet. You have to figure they're going to at least discuss how he feels and what they're going to do.
Pitch on the way. Cut fastball, swung on and missed, 0-1. Now look at the lifetime numbers. He's .260 against the Red Sox. Here's the pitch. And it's 0-2. Granderson, short swinger anyway, will just look to contact here.
Well, the pitcher has him right where he wants him, on the defensive. He could try to throw it out of the zone and get him to chase.
And he cannot pull the trigger. Curtis Granderson, a strikeout victim.
Well, the velocity getting up to about 89 miles per hour, but pretty straight pitch right there.
Got him looking on a breaking ball.
A pitch that moves like that is something that is very useful to a pitcher if he's throwing it with confidence. And you can see that what a weapon that is.
And here's Kevin Youkilis.
A big change for Kevin Youkilis last year, leaving the Red Sox to join the White Sox. He didn't only have to change his socks, he was with new teammates as well, but it turned out to be a good move for both sides, as Youkilis still had good baseball in him.
And he takes it inside, 1-0. Well, the Red Sox, when we were talking about Youkilis, they knew they had to rebuild. They had to get some youth in there, and Youkilis might have something left in the tank. Not a great year last year, but still a guy who goes out and gives you every game.
Yeah, he plays so hard, and he gives you a quality at-bat every time he goes up there. He doesn't waste any at-bats. He's not going to be that big RBI guy like he was before, but if you want a guy that's going to give you great at-bats, grind it out, get on base, and score runs, Youkilis is the guy.
On the way. And that's a ball, 3-0. Youkilis, great eye here. He has 5 career hits, 12 at-bats against the Red Sox. Ground ball. Drew dives, and he's up with it. Not even close with that throw, and he's on at first. And that'll bring up Alex Rodriguez.
Well, the pitcher did everything he could right here. He got the ground ball like he wanted. But you see this runner, man, once he left the box, he is flying, and he beats this one out. Well, you don't put up the career numbers that A-Rod has put up without being disciplined at the plate. Yes, he's diminished some offensively, but you make a mistake, he's still going to make you pay.
At the belt, the 1-0. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind, 2-0. He deals, and he comes back with a cutter for a called strike, 2-1. He's hit .283 lifetime off Boston. That's swung on a liner here. And that's going to be a base hit for Rodriguez. Youkilis headed for third. And that'll bring Brett Gardner up.
Now you see the pitch coming to the inside part of the plate, but the hitter, a great inside-out approach, driving the ball to the opposite field.
And with that kind of a cut, it may be impossible to get inside on that righty.
lucky or good, either way, it's a great approach at the plate. Well, kind of a lost season for Brett Gardner in 2012. 16 games before an injury to his elbow shut him down. He's a guy, though, that his speed could be a real asset for the Yankees this year.
I think there's an issue of how much is left in his tank right here, so that bullpen's going to get active.
You know, it's still early in the game, though, so I'd be surprised if they make this move this early. They may just get him prepared in case they need to go there.
And there's the RBI. Gardner with a hit. And the throw. And Gardner with close to 50 stolen bases each of the last 2 years, looking to run even more last season, but seemingly, John, just didn't get a chance.
And the thing with Brett Gardner is he plays Major League Baseball with his legs. That's his strong suit. That's his forte. And he didn't injure a leg. It was an elbow injury, so his legs will be back in 2013.
And Stewart settles in. And this could be a turning point in this ballgame, guys. Getting that edge so important, and they've done it here.
And you just don't know how important it is to get that early lead, guys. I mean, they've definitely shown their offense is able to produce. They've got a lead here to show for it.
And out on the mound, we've got Alfredo Aceves. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one. So much of the game can be determined early on when you keep plugging. That one lofted in the air. This one to Victorino. Roams over, puts it away.
Well, they almost got burned there. They played the percentages shifting the outfield to the left. He hit it to right, but they were able to regroup and run it down.
2 out and 2 on for Ichiro. Career 1 for 7 off Aceves. Cutter misses badly. 1-0.
Tried to get the ground ball, running that cutter down and in on the hitter, but he just laid off the pitch. Now he's going to look for something out over the plate.
And he's there to retire the side. They get that first run of the ball game here in the second. Something to work on. The Yankees lead. Look at the ball game from the viewpoint of Joe Girardi. He got what he needed out of his lineup that last time through. This lead now something he can try to protect if he can get some solid pitching. 0-1 is the count now as we get going in the third.
You know, checking out the scouting report, it looks to me like he's going to come back with an 0-1 fastball right here.
Up the middle. And that one's going to drop in. That's their first hit.
Well, the way this inning is starting off right now, it looks like there's going to be some good production coming out. 3 outs to go and already someone on base.
Gomez at the plate. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Hughes. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And it's a called strike to Gomez. Curveball got him, 1 away.
This pitch has a little life to it at 84 on the gun. It's a pretty good movement.
Well, sometimes you get fooled so badly, there's just nothing else you can do but hope and pray that you put the ball in play, hopefully foul, to get another pitch to hit.
In the batter's box, Saltalamacchia. Well, it has been a long, hard coming for Jared Saltalamacchia. He'd been viewed by many as an everyday catcher, but never really got that chance until last year. Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
We've got a second now to see the four-seam fastball in K-Cam.
Jacoby Ellsbury here, runner on at first base. And in this matchup, lifetime 281 off the Yankees. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Hughes, 0-1.
Well, he's got good movement on that cut fastball, and it tailed right beyond his bat. Couldn't make contact.
And it's 0-2. Ellsbury cut it down, protect. There's a swing towards the hole, and there's Youkilis for out number 3. Strong inning on the mound for Hughes. He continues to dominate through 3 innings of work. And the Yankees, it'll be their turn coming up. Derek Jeter will lead it off. He singled his last trip.